Ashton Gulledge, Hokes Bluff High School, shooting guard.
All right. Talk to me a little bit about what it's like playing point guard and being the quarterback here at Hokes Bluff.
It's definitely a tough role. I mean, just transferring from a big season of football and then having to turn around the next day to do basketball. But, I mean, I make it work. We try, we practice, and Coach Noah and them, they're great. So we just get around to it.
And you're obviously, we've seen on the football field and in the basketball court, a leader on both teams. And a lot of guys look to you for leadership. You may not be the #1 leading scorer, and you know, you may not have the most touchdowns in the game, but you're a known leader in both locker rooms. Talk to us a little bit about that role and how you've assumed that role.
I mean, the most of playing quarterback. I mean, that's obviously a big role, and you know, they look up to, I guess, the quarterback position, but you gotta be the field general. But even when my younger years playing safety, I kind of just feel like I bring the energy with my hard work and do kind of like the understudy, the dirty work, but just a little bit of that.
All right. Which sport are you in better shape for, basketball or football?
Well, as of right now, none of them. With this injury. But I'd probably say football right now because basketball, it's constant running.
We've watched you play a lot this season. We've been to several games. We noticed you do a lot of little things that won't show up in stat sheets. Diving on loose balls, defending very hard till the whistle blows, getting the rebound, loose ball, taking charges. How did you come about playing like that? Was it something you've always done?
I've always gone just playing 100%. It's how I've been taught. It's how I've been raised. Coach Noah and them, they breathe on the little things, the dive in, like you just mentioned, all of those. So kind of just adopted it.
Talk to us a little bit about playing for Coach Noah. How's that been as experience?
I like Coach Noah. He's a good person. He means well. He tries to teach us stuff off the court when we get out of high school and those lessons. But as basketball coach, he's good. He knows the X's and O's. I like Coach Noah. And then Coach Smith, assistant, he knows a lot about the game, so it makes it easy for us.
Same question about Coach Rob.
Coach Rob. Yeah, he also teaches lessons off the court or off the field. He is a legend here. So he's going to make us good kids and all that, but he's a real good coach in football.
Awesome. Playing in a town, you know, a smaller town like Hokes Bluff, a very tight-knit group. You guys have true fans. They travel better than about any team we've seen all season in both sports. How does it feel knowing like if you're like a celebrity here? Like if you go out to Piggly Wiggly or you go out to eat somewhere here in Hokes Bluff, everybody's going to be saying, you know, how do you keep a level head with that?
Coach Rob, he teaches, he calls it rat poison. Everybody's telling you, hey, you're good game, y'all are so good, blah, 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 but we gotta keep it. We have to respect our opponent every game, so we just keep on and on.
I want to talk to you about one game in particular that we were at when you went on the road to North Jackson. And let's just be honest, there's a lot of doubters, people in the newspapers and things that thought you guys wasn't going to win that game. It's freezing cold. You're playing an unstoppable team, supposedly. Talk about your mindset personally going into that game, knowing that you were going to be the leader of this team.
I knew we had to come out. It was going to be a fight. They're supposedly this big old team. You can't stop them. They're putting 50, 60 points on everybody. But I knew we were probably coming in a little underrated. They didn't know that we were about to hit them as hard as we did, because that's what we're known for. So
the old phrase, you're not going to out Hokes Bluff, Hokes Bluff. All right. Let's switch gears and come back to basketball for a minute. I want to know what it felt like to you personally to let these seniors go out county champs, and you helped being a part of that.
It was amazing because their first couple of years, their freshman, sophomore year, they probably weren't the best team around here, but the more they keep growing, it just feels to the younger guys, and giving them that county championship, it means everything.
Awesome. Favorite movie of all time?
Step Brothers. Favorite
musical artist of all time?
Probably George Strait.
Favorite athlete of all time in any sport?
Bo Jackson.
Nice. You've accomplished a lot so far in your career. Do you feel satisfied with what you've accomplished now, not counting what we're going forward? Do you feel that you could have gave a little bit more? Or how do you feel about your career so far?
There's definitely times where I feel like I get more, maybe working out on the practice field. Sometimes probably in games when we're kind of beating somebody and I'm kind of just nonchalant. That definitely needs to be picked up for my senior year, but overall I feel it's been good.
Going into next season, I want your overall football goal and overall basketball goal.
My overall football goal is to make it past next year. We can't get over that hump, the third round, fourth round. My goal is definitely get to past that. And then basketball is just keep doing what we're doing. County championships, area games, area tournament.
All right. My last question to you is this. What commitment are you going to make those dreams come true?
Work hard myself. Hopefully it'll feed into the younger kids, maybe even the older kids that are coming in, helping them work out, helping them show little tips and pointers and stuff.